Gang, 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 gang shit, you heard? Dope, you heard me. So, I feel like everything go more smoother and it's more convenience. It's more of an inconvenience to, record and sync my video in and all that. So I'd rather just use a picture, you heard me? So, certain days I use a picture, certain days I do my videos with the, video of me and the cut up to the left screen, you heard me? But it's more convenient, everything smoother and faster when I'm not doing double recording. So I'm gonna be using just my picture. You heard me. Some videos, like I said, it'll be a picture. Some videos will be a video. So what y'all think about this war stuff? Everything looking real crazy. Trump out here acting real crazy with this war stuff. You heard me. So I think I'm gonna go for that first video up top that I seen. But let's get some information on this war stuff. I gotta check this out too. Blueface did that little boxing match. From what it looked like to me, it looked like Blueface won. Feel me? It definitely looked like he won all the other It looked like he won all the other joints, and then homie came through at the last joint. Feel me? And did his thing. Feel me? But all other rounds, it seemed like Blueface won, but they gypped my boy. It was Krishan Rock birthday. He lost on Krishan Rock birthday, but it looked like he won. But they definitely robbed my boy. But I want to see what's good. Then they got Jim Carrey over here talking about Jim Carrey. It's a lot of stuff up here to you heard me, feel me? But I want to see what's good with the war. Um, a lot of people be bugging too, talking about airports since that's right here. A lot of people be bugging because a lot of people still going on vacation, doing all this traveling, bro. Y'all didn't see them people getting stuck in Dubai? Like, y'all crazy as hell. Y'all still jumping on them airplanes and doing your little vacation runs and all that. Like, these people ain't getting stuck over there when stuff pop off. Like, man, yeah, man, I don't know. I don't know. But feel me, let's see what's up. Like,
It's so easy to become a podcaster with Riverside. First, go to Riverside and open an account. When you're ready to record, just hit rec to capture high quality audio and
what's
video,
that?
all from the comfort of, well, anywhere. Even if the only camera you have is on your phone. With Riverside, you'll still look like a pro. The equipment doesn't matter. You'll get a professional looking podcast using anything you already have at home.
It
When
take
it
hella
comes to
space to
editing, it's
record
truly idiot
4K.
proof. Even with
I'm
zero
working with
experience, you can
a
create
thousand
content like
gigs
an
right now,
experienced
but
editor using Riverside's AI
shit, I
tools
need
and intuitive editing
4,000
features. Get
gigs, bro.
transcriptions automatically
Let's
and
get to
use
the
them to
video though.
edit just.
He is a heartless, unfeeling, selfish demagogue. But one of the main reasons, or the chief reason he is so dangerous, the thing that makes him so dangerous, immeasurably dangerous, is the fact that we have seen fit, because of our ignorant populace, our unwashed, low information rubes who voted for Donald Trump, either naive because they believed his bullshit, or they believe the bullshit because they are racist and white supremacists themselves. But he's been imbued with wild, immeasurable power as the commander-in-chief of the armed forces. And because he's a sociopath and doesn't feel empathy, doesn't possess the power to put himself in the shoes of someone else and act accordingly, because of that, he makes wild threats of violence that now he has the power to follow through on. And all of it's just vibe based. It's all based on whatever erratic mood he's in, which levels in a whole new layer of danger. The fact that he is of diminished cognition and that he's dying of a memory disease and whatever's rotting away at his neck and his hands and his ankles. The mood-based thing is what I want to talk about today. Yesterday on True Social, he threatened with violence the men's soccer team in Iran. But just 3 days ago, he was advocating for asylum claims of the women's soccer team. It's all based on how he's feeling in the moment. He doesn't surround himself with advisors who
I think he just move off impulses. Like Donald Trump used to be in the industry, feel me? Like back in the day, a lot of rappers, every time they made a song, everybody wanted to be like Trump, feel me? If I'm not mistaken, he made a few appearances in WCW, WWF. Of course, we seen him at Home Alone. We seen him at Little Rascals, I believe. Uh, I think we seen him at Little Rascals also. But Donald Trump, man, he's an industry guy, man. He for the BS. He for the BS. He think this is really a movie, and this is what he making it a movie.
Give him wise and sage counsel, he just fires off in whatever demented lunatic mood he's in the moment of whatever day he's in. This is the post on True Social. The Iran national soccer team is welcome to the World Cup, but I really don't believe it is appropriate that they be there for their own life and safety. Thank you for your attention to this matter, dipshit Donald J. Trump. Mood. He must have been in a hankering for a nap kind of a mood. Hangry, as the Snickers commercials indicate. Because just 3 days earlier, that was yesterday, March 12th, on March 9th, he said this: Australia is making a terrible humanitarian mistake by allowing the Iran national women's soccer team to be forced back to Iran, where they will most likely be killed. Don't do it, Mr. Prime Minister. Give asylum. The U.S. will take them if you won't. Thank you for your attention to this matter, President Donald J. Trump. Mood-based. Vibes-based. He's going off his feelings. And a lot of you would say, well, that's just 2 tweets or that's just 2 posts. Yeah, maybe you don't know that. You don't know that he's basing world chaos off of feelings. And I would direct your attention to a moment that happened in a recent press conference, the press briefing at the White House, when Caroline Leavitt pushed back on the notion while saying that he's doing the war. He's declaring war against a nation based on what he feels. And then when she's pressed on the matter by a journalist who says, wait a minute, he's declaring war based on feelings? She goes, no, that's not what I mean. I know that's what I said, but that's not what I mean, blah, 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 blah. Watch this.
Thanks, Caroline. The president said yesterday for the first time that he had to strike Iran because he believes that Iran was going to strike U.S. targets within 7 days. And then he bumped that down later to 3 days. Where is he getting that?
Well, that's not the first time the president has said that he chose to launch Operation Epic Fury because he felt as though Iran was going to strike the United States and our assets in the region first. Again, I addressed this in the last briefing. This was a feeling the president had based on facts provided to him by his top negotiators who had been engaged with the Iranian regime in a good faith effort. The Iranian regime was lying, deceiving the United States of America, clearly trying to continue their nuclear program to create a bomb that would, of course, threaten the United States of America. Again, their ballistic missile arsenal, they were rapidly and aggressively increasing that by the month to a place where they would essentially build immunity for themselves, where a future president or President Trump would not be able to launch this incredibly successful operation. And so the president, again, as I have reiterated and he has said, was not going to sit back and allow the Iranian regime to threaten or to attack the United States of America any longer.
But there are no U.S. leaders or Israeli leaders who are making those same claims.
Damn, but it ain't like they attacked us first. When they attacked us, am I missing something?
So is he making this up to justify his decision to go to war now?
The president is not making anything up, Nancy.
This is based on the war, the feelings. Is it based on evidence? No, it's based on a feeling. We are at war right now, killing thousands, untold numbers, we don't know, of our enemy.
And this shit is a game. Like, I be talking to my bros, I be talking to certain people, like, they don't believe we at war till this shit is happening on, like, U.S. soil. You'd be surprised how many people don't know what's going on in the world right now. Like, people don't know when it's gonna rain, snow. They don't know until they just look out the door or look out the window. Ignorance is bliss. Everybody's just so oblivious to everything.
Girls in a girls' school. Over 150 girls in a girls' school dead at the hands of.
Now, that's crazy. Like, bro, that's so crazy, bro. Like, no matter what, my G, like, we all human beings. We all related under God. And this is wrong. Like, nobody see what's wrong with it until our skies is raining real shit. Like, feel me? Till, like, imagine being on a highway and something just blow up to your left or something blow up to your right. This is wrong, bro. Like, this is wrong, bro. Like, that's so crazy, bro. Like, those are all graves from a girls' school, I guess. All girls' school.
Donald Trump, at the direction of Donald Trump and Pete Hegseth. Not based on evidence, but based on feelings. And where's he getting these feelings from? It's not from actionable intelligence at all. It's from Israel whispering lies into his ear. It's from Stephen Miller whispering lies into his ear. It is Pete Hegseth whispering lies. It's demagoguery. It is warmongers who want nothing more than the blood of brown people thousands of miles away from the United States.
Well, damn, that just made me nervous because I'm brown and I live in the United States. That shit just scared me. For real, for real.
Again, the other day, one of the chief advisors to Benjamin Netanyahu, his name is Ophir Falk, sat down or stood outside with Richard Engel from NBC News and was pressed about this. What information, what intelligence did Israel have, and thus does the United States have, to make this decision? Because clearly we know that it's on vibes, it's on moods, it's on feelings, but what else? What real, hard, tangible intelligence did we have that Iran was getting ready? An imminent attack is what they've been saying. And I don't know if you've seen this clip yet, but holy shit, we are at it, in it, the thick of it, spending $1 billion a day of American treasure to kill Iranian schoolgirls based on what this dipshit you're getting ready to see say. Brace yourselves and watch this.
Let's hear it.
Are you having trouble trying to keep up with your
Fucking
professor?
commercial.
You've got to try Otter. Here's how it works.
Let's hear
What we
it.
had a situation as it was an imminent threat, and this is a just war being waged by just means.
What information did you have that Iran was about to carry out an imminent attack?
One good indication was that for 47 years they've been saying death to America, death to Israel. Believe it.
Yeah, but that's 47 years, but why that day?
And they were ramping up their capabilities with the ballistic missiles. They're stringing along the negotiations. They always lie. Listen to your negotiators. They'll tell you the truth. They're stringing them along. They always lie, and it was an imminent threat. And we removed that imminent threat.
I still don't understand what the imminent threat was, that they were going to attack Israel, attack American bases, attack the U.S. An imminent threat of what?
All of the above. All of the above. They were threatening their neighbors. Look at what they're doing now. They're shooting at all their immediate neighbors. All the mask is revealed. These guys, it's a death cult that not only called and killed Americans for 47 years and Israelis for 47 years. Now they're killing their neighbors.
Of course they're firing now because they're under attack.
We wrestle not against flesh and blood. A lot of this stuff is spiritual. And a lot of people don't even know what this means, but United States is Babylon. United States, we are the new Babylon. Feel me? If you don't know what Babylon means, Google Babylon. And as you Google it, think of the United States and think of Trump and tell me it don't make sense. We do not wrestle against flesh and blood. This is a spiritual war. This is spiritual warfare.
There's a hot war going on. I'm trying to understand what started this war.
They slaughtered thousands, tens of thousands of Iranians. They slaughtered them on the streets. 30,000 innocent people were slaughtered on the streets in a matter of days. It's a death cult.
He can't even give a valuable reason why we at war right now. Like, he's saying they slaughtered them people. Like, people get slaughtered every day. And not to sound heartless, this is not the U.S. It's not... nothing happened in the United States. No United States people were being touched. No soldiers, no army bases, none of that to make this situation come abroad. Feel me? Now, Israel, okay, but it had nothing to do with the United States. Even United States soldiers, the Navy, the Army, they don't want to go to war with these people.
It's a death cult, and we're removing that threat.
President Trump said that Iran was weeks away from developing a nuclear weapon and potentially using one. Is that Prime Minister Netanyahu's assessment as well?
Well, we know that they wanted it. We know that they were planning it. We know that was an imminent threat. You see today what they're doing with the oil. They're blackmailing the world with the oil. They would blackmail the world with the nukes. President Trump is saving the free world right now.
But were they just weeks away from having a nuclear weapon?
Well, that was their intention. I don't know if it was weeks or months or whatever it was, but it was an imminent threat, and certainly there's ballistic missiles that they were trying to bury underground would have been immune. And then what? We'd leave this threat for our kids, for our grandkids. No, we got to do it now. The price of action is often high. The price of inaction is often much higher.
That's imminent? That for 47 years they've said death to America? That's the imminent intelligence? It's more feelings. In this case, the feeling of hatred, the feeling of bigotry,
Son, they not telling us.
Of you're
It's
a Jew
something
and
they
you
not
hate
telling
Muslims,
us.
so they must all die. That's the feeling. And because Donald Trump only animates when it comes to something that he can profit from, he goes along with it. Just like with the Palestinian people and the genocide conducted by Israel there. We are in very, very treacherous waters right now.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know where we go from here. I wish I had concrete answers of how to combat this other than getting out the...
Are we going to be able to play GTA 6? That's the real question. I'm just kidding. No, I'm not kidding. Are we going to be able to play GTA 6, my G?
The polls during the midterms and turning the House so Democratic, turning the Senate so Democratic. The swing of power in these two chambers cannot be strong enough majorities because we need to convict, we need to impeach, convict, and remove all of these ne'er-do-wells, all of these sociopaths, all of these murderers who are ordering the death of little girls in their schoolroom in Iran. We are not at war with the people of... I don't even go through all that. I mean, come on. What are we doing here? Anyway, what do you think? I welcome you to this conversation. Let's have it in the comments below this video. I appreciate you very much. You can also call the voicemail line. I'll throw the voicemail line out there, 714-576-4054. And of course, as always, you can email me, daily@dollamore.com. I love and appreciate you very much. Let's talk this out. I'll see you next time. Be genuine. Take care of one another.